So if you're going to be a freelancer, you must dedicate these two things. The first one is dedication to learn. Number two, you have to be dedicating to work on your freelancing business. And number three is you have to dedicate your time to the rest of your responsibilities. That will be your family, education, and being a provider, being a student, being this and that, different roles in the church and ministry and stuff. You have to, as a man of God, you have to challenge yourself to balance all of those priorities, especially your health, etc. so forth. Now, those are the top three things that I have to balance myself, because when I was a teenager, even today I'm still a teenager, but I have to get immense sense of discipline, because as a young person, as a young Christian, you tend to be distracted a lot, and the discipline was very low. So the way I turn it upside down is I have to sacrifice a lot. But before that sacrifice even occur, I have to build my values, my purpose. Why do I do it? And then the excitement of doing it. I just learned when I was talking, his name is, let's say, a philosopher guy in my campus. The way he become consistent or become disciplined in such a way is he became a man of an unconditional love, which means that everything he does, he just loves it. So if you ask yourself, let's say, why do you do this specific thing? Why do you want to be consistent? Why do you want to become disciplined? You're supposed to not have an answer. You know why? Because if you have an answer, then you're specifically targeting for a specific outcome. But if you do not have an answer, it means that you are just loving it unconditionally. You become disciplined because you love becoming disciplined itself. You become a freelancer because you love freelancing. Because you are a man who loves freelancing. You are a man who loves what to do. You are not a man who works hard so that you can get the specific money, specific results, specific external achievement. But it's in here. It's because of you. The reason is you. Because you love this work. You love to be disciplined. You love to have the character, not because of a specific outcome or reward that you will get. And that's how you master the self-discipline in specific areas. Well, my top three hacks when it comes to becoming a freelancer is: number one, you build your systems, which is your morning routine. Number two, you utilize technologies such as AI and other softwares so that it can streamline your process. And number three is you prioritize your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, and everything, because that will be your energy, your source, and your dedication, your fire, and your purpose. Why do you do such thing? And when it comes to how to overcome procrastination, getting things done, it's just mere about loving your character as a freelancer. The way to overcome procrastination and get things done is you must love the character of getting things done. You must love the character of avoiding procrastination, because you simply love avoiding procrastination because you know that you have a bigger purpose, you have bigger fulfillment, you know your values, and you know how to beat down those procrastination, because you simply know being disciplined, you simply know being the character. Because why do you do it? Because it's simply who you are. It's simply what you love to do. It's simply unconditional. You don't want any reward or external rewards from it, because it's the inner you. And when it comes to the importance of the morning routines, I can say this is very important, because when I was every millionaire, every billionaire around there, they have systems, not only into their business but also into their habits. If you know how to build systems into your habits, more likely you will have a mind that is intentional when it comes to action. You are a man who has action but also has intention that leads you to the right direction. Therefore, you know your destiny. Therefore, you already planned out everything because you set intention. And action without intention leads to disaster. That leads to confusion. So you must always, before you get action, you must know your intention. And where does that intention come from? From your values. And where does that values come from? From your goals. I think this is supposed to be alternative. You must first have a goal, and then you know your values. Or I think you know first your values. What's your value? What's your priority? And then you construct goals. And then you set intention. You plan it out. And then you have the right action. That's how you have the power of discipline. The power of discipline is having the power on how can you love the discipline, developing the character as a freelancer. If you do not know how to build the character of being a freelancer, then more likely, if you cannot be disciplined, you cannot be disciplined also into your business. Before you enter into a specific business, becoming the freelancer or an agency owner, you must have the character. Develop first the character as a man, because that character will not leave you. Regardless, let's say you change a business model, you want also e-commerce, or you want to Shift to a bigger purpose, to a higher purpose. Whatever you do, what you will bring is not the money that you have, but the experience, the character that you build as a man, and everything will be successful regardless of what business models you want to achieve. So that's the power of discipline, the power to be an unconditional, the power to love simply what you do because it is simply who you are, not expecting any external condition, because simply you are a man, unconditional.